A bombshell report by ProPublica reveals just how little the wealthiest Americans have been paying in taxes. ProPublica obtained more than 15 years of never-before-seen IRS information about the 25 richest Americans and found that sometimes they paid little or no federal income taxes. That includes Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, and Michael Bloomberg. Also, Jeff Bezos, who is now the richest person in America. He paid no, zero, zip, zilch federal income tax in 2007 and then again in 2011. We reached out to all of them but have not heard back. Buffett and Bloomberg did respond to ProPublica saying that they support an increase in taxes on the wealthy and that they donate much of their wealth to charity. Now, we should make clear that none of the things that these men did is illegal, which is actually part of the scandal here. And the IRS says it is now investigating the source of the leaked documents. Remains to be seen if Congress will take a look. Jesse Eisinger wrote the article along with a colleague, and he joins us now to talk about it more. Jesse, you write in the piece that this explodes a cornerstone myth of America, that idea that we all pay our fair share. How were these wealthy Americans able to avoid something as basic as a federal income tax?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Tony. So what we wrote about is exactly that the super wealthy, the ultra wealthy, are completely out of the system. Most of us have salaries and the taxes get extracted out of the salaries. We are in the American tax system. But the way the super wealthy work, the Jeff Bezoses and the Elon Musks of the world, their way their wealth builds, they are outside of the system. So their wealth builds up and it's untaxed. And then only it's taxed when they sell. They choose when to take income. Sometimes they don't take income at all. They don't take wages. And it's only taxed when they sell, and they often don't sell. They borrow to fund their lifestyle.
So for the average American sitting at home, they get paid on a Friday. The federal government is very good about taking money out of that check, but not so good, it sounds like, taking money out of the overall wealth and assets, the stock, the homes, the cars, the art, the yachts, you name it, of super wealthy Americans. Is that the basic picture of things?
That's the basic picture, exactly. So Warren Buffett takes very, very little income, and he only pays 10 cents for every $100 that his income grows. The average American making $60,000 or $70,000 a year, they pay 14%. So they're paying $14 of every $100 that's coming in. So it's a completely different picture for the wealthy. The wealthy take very little income. Even that income is taxed very low, at low rates, lower than someone making $45,000. But the bigger picture here is that the whole world of their wealth, what confers their power, what they're able to contribute to political campaigns, charity, what enables them to keep control of their companies, that's untouched by the tax system.
So Carl Icahn, who's a multi-billionaire, he's an investor, he responded to questions from you guys at ProPublica, and he said, look, it's called an income tax. I may have billions in the bank or through this wealth, but I didn't get any income, so why should I pay taxes? What's the response to that?
Yeah, it's pretty astonishing admission. I enjoyed talking to Carl about that, and he's exactly right. We're writing about the system that doesn't tax this kind of wealth. Now, take Carl, for example. He had hundreds of millions, $500 million of income in 2016, 2017, income by the IRS definition. But then what happens is Carl Icahn's business is his personal fortune, and his personal income tax is his business income tax. It's all mixed together. So he borrows a huge amount of money to invest in companies, and that gives him leverage and explodes his returns. And then he pays interest on that. He gets to deduct that interest. So that $500 million of income got wiped out from the interest payments. In other words, you and I and all the taxpayers in America are helping Carl Icahn borrow so that he can have better returns in the stock market.
Yeah, you know, people should know if you add up all the wealth in America, make it one big old pie, the super wealthy are getting most of those pieces. The rest of us are getting fractions of a slice, and the bottom fifth of our society are getting crumbs, or actually they have zero pie. They owe pie. They're in debt. Jesse Eisinger, this is a landmark piece of reporting from ProPublica. It's the first in a series you guys are going to be doing. I look forward to each and every entry. Thank you for joining us.